I'm Moya, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips on how you can balance your university commitments and your part-time work. So the first tip I have is to become very flexible with your hours. So if you're going to get part-time work, it essentially needs to be flexible. So it's something that allows you to kind of work on your own terms. And what I mean in that sense is that get a job that you can kind of send your availability on a weekly basis. For instance, if it's a Monday, for next week Monday, you can kind of look at what your plan of the week is and send in to your employer what days you'll be able to do and what days you will not be able to do. So essentially, you work when you want. The next thing is to become very, very ruthless with your timekeeping. So essentially, organization is key. It's key in making sure that you keep to what you say you will do. A yearly diary or academic one, or even the diary on your phone, is actually very good in helping you keep to your plans and your commitments. Because in here I normally write when I have my shifts, what times I have deadlines and stuff. And relating back to the flexible hours things, I usually use this in collaboration of my availability, because then I'm able to see on paper when I'm available and when I'm not, and what deadlines I have coming up to make sure I don't work close to them. In terms of the third thing, I'd say productivity is key. And honestly, productivity is the thing I feel like has kind of taken me through my 3rd year. So this is kind of like doing things when they are meant to be done. I know it's difficult. Sometimes you kind of get into revision and you're writing, and then you get that text on your phone. So I'd say productivity is key, and make sure when you're trying to achieve this, you turn your phone off, or kind of take yourself away from any distractions that you could possibly have. Because when you're trying to work, you don't want something popping up or someone walking past you and you start having a chat or something. If you go to the library, make sure you go to the library and you really do go there to study. When you give yourself things to do, try not to pack your day or your to-do list with too much. Be realistic in saying that, okay, I have 5 things to do today. Am I actually going to be able to finish this? Let's say if you have 2 courseworks that normally take 6 hours, or you can be able to finish it that day and still do the other 3 things you need to do. Try not to postpone things, because the more you postpone, the longer it's going to take, and then when you get to doing it, you might not put your best effort. So as soon as you get that coursework, maybe do a plan of what that coursework needs, or just try and work and make your life a lot more easier in the future. The 3 things that you need to make sure you kind of get down to the T is to make sure that you get a job that is flexible and that works around you and means that you can kind of work on your own terms. Secondly, you need a planner, a diary, something that will keep you organized to the max. And then third thing is to be productive. So do things when you're given, or just help yourself work ahead so you're not stressed when it's close to deadlines. Do things well in time, and I'm sure you'll be totally fine in terms of balancing both things. And good luck with everything that you guys do. Bye.